Hey everybody, Ryche here for Fingerstyle Journal. This month we're talking about alternate tunings. This is probably a familiar concept for some of you, especially regular readers of this magazine, but I do get a lot of questions from people who have never tried it before and are unsure where to begin. Can be a little daunting because once you start messing with the tuning, all our nice safe shapes and patterns and things that we've spent probably a lot of years learning and memorizing may suddenly not mean anything anymore, which can be a little scary and different and challenging, but it can also be a lot of fun and very freeing because when we put our hands on the guitar, we're not just going like straight away to all these familiar shapes, but all of a sudden we're allowed to break away from that and try different voicings and different sounds and colors and things that perhaps are unavailable to us in standard tuning. So what we're going to do here is I've got a little bit of a sampler of some of the more common alternate tunings that you come across. So you don't have to learn a whole song. You can just sort of dip your toe in and learn a few bars, a couple of licks, a few melodies, and see which ones you gravitate towards and which ones have qualities that you like, and then you can use that as a springboard to explore it further. So let's jump in. First one we got here is a drop D, which is very common, everything standard, except for our 6th string, which is now D, tuned down a whole step. So this gives us 2 Ds, so that are close by, so we're going to go with that for octave stuff. In figure 1 here in the magazine, if you have a look, we're kind of using these 2 Ds as a drum, which is quite a common device. And we can change, the harmony melody on top of this. So let's check it out, figure 1. Time. All right, next up is DADGAD, which is exactly the way it sounds. D-A-D-G-A-D. Very peaceful, very pretty tuning. Some people exclusively only use this, and that's great. A lot of fourths in this tuning. Very, very nice. For figure 2 here, we're going to use one of my songs actually. This is off my first record. It's called Believe. It's a little excerpt from part of the song. It's in this tuning and it goes like this. Check it out. I'll do that one slow too. All right, for figure 3, very small change from DADGAD, 3rd string. Down from G to F sharp. So half step down. We now have D, A, D, F sharp, A, D, which is just an open D. This is just a D major chord. So lots of possibilities here, especially anything in the key of D major. When you've got an open chord like this, obviously you can just bar whole frets like this and get G major, A major. So for figure 3, we've got a little ditty here. Try to use as many of these open strings of what's making this sound so great. Let's check it out. So you got lots of these open strings, again, like a drone. Lots of these open strings, and the bass line kind of changing the harmony there. You know, something like that would be really hard to play in standard. In fact, you couldn't do it because you wouldn't have this note. So one of those great advantages of experimenting and coming up with these different sounds and different voices, different melodies, lead you down a different path and can be a very useful compositional device. Alright, next in the list we've got open G this time. We've got open D to open G. This one is D, G, D, G, B, D. So again, when you strum all the open strings, we now have a G major chord. G major, open G tuning, really popular in a lot of Rolling Stones songs. Keith Richards uses this a lot. Sounds really cool. Now in this song, we're doing a kind of alternating bass. And using a lot of these open strings. And when we're shifting chords, they're all in the same fret, doing the same thing. So let's check it out. Okay, so far all of our tunings have gone below standard. For the next one, we've got an open F, so figure 5. We're going a couple of half steps above here. Okay, F, A, C, F, C, F. Sometimes pushing a little bit above standard may give you the guitar just sings a little bit in a different way, kind of responds very differently. It can be very cool. So I like this one. I got a couple of songs that sounds great. I really like this one. Figure 5, check it out. It's 6/8. We've got a little bit of different time here too. Again, I kind of using as many of these open strings as I can. Alright, we got one more. Figure 6 from going up to F and right down to C. Open C. C, G, C, G, C, E. Now this is another brilliant tuning. I mean, it just sounds great just doing this. You know, I really love having this low C. I just think it sounds so great. figure 6, open C. Again, lots of these open strings. A melody happening here, in this case on the 4th string, which I think sounds great. And a different kind of tone on this string, so it's really nice. Going the whole way down, just down the major scale. And trying to utilize this awesome low C, which obviously we don't get in standard tuning. So let's check it out, figure 6. Well, there you have it, 6 little snippets and excerpts of some fun and very common and really awesome alternate tunings for you to try. I hope you learned something. I hope you heard something that made you want to pick up the guitar and check some of these out and maybe start writing your own songs. If you have any questions, go to dylanryche.com, hit me up, and thanks for watching. See you next time.